I totally didn't know that. I thought Sage had already advanced his way through to winners finals. So I'm just gonna like stand by my proclamation and say that Sage is gonna win this.
Have you ever lost to Falcon so badly that you just got knocked back an entire round? Because Sage made it to winners finals and he lost to Falcon, and he just got knocked out.
Damn.
Sucks, bro. Come on.
What a bracket. So, for the longest time, Sage has been able to go toe-to-toe with Venia during Venia's reign of terror in the previous quarter, up until his absence.
Yeah.
And even though people were saying how Sage had his number, it was more so that Sage was the most capable of staying toe-to-toe with Venia, more so than anything else. And I'm looking to see how well that reflects on these two tonight.
Sage has always been all about set play. He just looks for those opportunities to kind of just jump in, do a buttload of damage, walk out, and just kind of leave you wondering what the hell happened. And Venia is also really good in that regard.
It's two sides of the coin for a hit-and-run style of play.
Yeah.
And I feel like where Sage is on the more defensive-oriented of that hit-and-run style, where he knows he'll get his damage here, he knows how he'll do it, and then he'll dip. Venia is very much the strike, keep striking, make use of good momentum, but he recognizes when he doesn't have that momentum, he's just got to wait for it to get started up before his nonsense begins.
Yeah, it's two different types of pressure, honestly. And while a lot of people have, no tech from Sage there. That's unfortunate.
It was a phenomenal edge guard from Venia, though.
Yeah.
Never let up the brakes.
All back here, too. You're definitely right, though. Venia's style of set play is definitely much more rushed down. He just keeps coming at you and chipping away. While dekillsage is he comes in, he hits, and he runs away, and he looks for you to try to swing at him while he's running away, in between the hits to get more. It makes a lot of sense, the way that he plays.
I think one of the greater factors of these two playing is just that they're both very intelligent players when it comes to the game. They both have a wide pedigree beneath their belts as far as playing Smash and playing here in the city. They know each other's play styles very well. They've developed around each other. So to see the advancement of how these two play, more so, dekillsage versus Venia, not really Fox versus Greninja, I find just a very interesting evolution of two players. But for what it's worth, these are two highly skilled players of their characters.
Oh, wow. Really nice pivot grab by Venia.
It's a smart call out as a whole, considering how well Sage spaces out his moves. He knows that if he's not going to be able to get the hit, he still wants to be just outside of range. Pivot grab, an excellent option for being able to occupy that empty space and still keep the momentum going.
Venia looking for another stage spike.
I think it's worth going for. I mean,
yeah, definitely.
He knows he's going to get himself back to stage, and he knows Sage might not tech, but I mean, hey, you can't tech the blast zone.
Yep, Sage with a really bad illusion to get back onto the stage. I think he assumed that Venia would be a lot closer, so they could just kind of take the stock there.
Yeah, nothing to really note as far as the kills from that set. Fairly part of the course for both of these players, but we'll see the run back to Smashville, see if there's any adaptations that Sage can make. And it's going to be a bit more of an aggressive start, but no damage to really speak of from it. I feel like that's another interesting facet of these two playing. As far as their characters go with their combo games, Sage has to get a good amount of hits off to get that respectable damage, whereas Venia doesn't need as many hits. The timing is much more strict on them, but the damage is a little bit more rewarding. An interesting mirror of the two characters. You'd think though that with Smashville's layout,
Oh, man.
Sage would learn to tech at some point. God damn.
I honestly think Greninja's back air is one of the hardest moves to attack. Just because you don't know if you're going to ever pop out of it and not get hit by the last hit, or if you're going to get hit. And here, like, numbers have the exact same complaint. And it just, like, I don't know, it just goes, like, a lot faster than one would expect.
Yeah, the timing window on it is definitely much more strict than one would expect. Dramatically appears in front of you, does nothing.
Sage just knew the exact range is going to appear, apparently. That log actually messing up Sage's up tilt to back air. That's kind of crazy.
I've never actually seen the log do anything, but here we are.
It has a hurt box, so
It does have a hurt box.
it will extend hitboxes to the point that stuff will stop blinking if you're not good at using it. Sage doing a really good job of avoiding the 0 to death.
Yeah, he's not looking to get part of a Twitch clip for Venia.
For Greninja. Surprised he didn't use back throw. Assumed that it would link into back air or something. Oh, and a nice read by Venia. He knew Sage was going to try to do something to intercept.
Really good spacing on that Shadow Sneak. Allows Venia to take it a solid 2 over to dekillsage.
Yep, Sage is out of the event, and with that, Venia advances to loser semis.